What up, what up, what up, what up, good people? What up, my YouTube family? What's happening? What's happening? Man, the day is beautiful Wednesday. It's a beautiful day. I can't express to y'all how much I am loving the feedback. I'm loving the comments. I'm loving that y'all sharing the content. And, this is definitely exclusive. And I'm back. Yeah, I'm back with an exclusive. And this is something that, or a story that I want to share. I feel like I need to share this. This is not something that I want to do, but I feel like if I could help somebody, again, this is all about helping people break free, standing in their truths. And this is one of my truths. This is one of my stories. So buckle your seat, get what you're going to drink on, smoke on, pull up a chair, have a seat, because this is going to be a crazy story. A lot of people don't know this story because I don't tell everybody everything, of course. But definitely, like I said, I want to share this story with y'all. And again, if it's your first time, like always, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share your feedback with the channel. Welcome to Truth Shall Set You Free channel. It's your boy Santana, aka 20. Yeah, man. And today, again, I'm about to give y'all this story, man, because it's a real touching, deep story. Definitely personal, super personal, something that I've been through recently. And just trying to think of how to really actually begin, man. But I'm going to definitely go to the beginning of this story. Also, too, I do want to mention if you have not got a membership, please get your membership, man, because Soul Sacrifice, the series, I'm definitely doing several parts. Part two is on the way. You um, only members are going to be able to watch the content, watch the series. It's gonna definitely going to grow. I'm on part two, working with some dope people, and so y'all get the memberships, man. You got to get the memberships to watch it. But I'm gonna take y'all back with this story about this person, shapeshifter, demon, witchcraft person, whatever you want to call it, voodoo woman, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm gonna take y'all back to the beginning, the very beginning, to where I met this young lady. I'm not gonna say names. I'm not putting nobody on blast or nothing like that. But we met a while back, and this is a time when we met. This is a time when me and my wife was going through our separation or whatever. And I met this lady, a little bit older, and she was a friend, absolutely a good friend, or just somebody you speak to, say hi, you see every now and then, hi and bye, or whatever like that. And so one day she approached me, just came up to me, introduced herself, and was like, "Hey, I'm so and so, and blah blah blah." And so I explained my situation. Of course, I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm married. I'm going through some things, but I'm still married. Blah blah blah. And off the rip, I'm letting it be known, like I'm married. I'm not trying to have no relationship. I'm not really, I speak to everybody. I'm a friendly person. I'm a people's person or whatever. But I did let it be known that I'm not looking for no relationship or anything like that. So I let it be known. Immediately, this woman or this female tried to immediately just basically buy me. Like, okay, I know how to get your attention. Stereotyping me. I'm for like stereotyping me. Looking back, like you're stereotyping me because you giving all these gifts. And I'm gonna try to make this short because I don't definitely want to go overboard to tell this story, but y'all bear with me, right? So in the beginning, we were speaking. I gave her my number. I didn't see nothing wrong with giving her my number. She seemed very positive. Come off like, well, I hate to hear that you're going through, a tough time and, blah, blah, blah. Let's, if you need somebody to talk to, give me a call. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't see nothing wrong with it at first. You know what I'm saying? So what nothing wrong with it. I'm not opposed to having a friend or somebody to talk to, because I know my intent. I'm not looking for nothing. So, all right, long story short, I'm gonna try to speed it up. But again, so all these gifts start coming out. I'm gonna take you here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And I'm like, okay. I mean, you ain't really got to, splurge and spend and blah 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 and all that. No, I got it. I got you. You a king and you a man and you a god and all this. All this talk, trying to soup me up, gaslight me, right? And I'm like, that ain't even necessary, shorty. I'm just keeping it a buck. That ain't even necessary. You can't buy me. I ain't really into that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really into, a whole bunch of material stuff, right? You know what I mean? I like nice things, but I ain't materialistic. So, you know, time goes on, weeks go by, and it's like now it's like, hey, I'm liking you on, I think you this and that, you got potential, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, um, maybe you should take these. First it started off like this. First you should take these I don't even know what you call it, but like incense, basically like incense, like dragon's blood, frankincense, all the stuff from I don't even know what you call it, but like the herbs, the herbal store where you can get um like different senses, and oils and crystals and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about, like the sage and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I know several people that burn incense and sage, and I'm into all that too. I like the the smell goods around the house, different stuff like that. And but this chick was into like way deeper than the crystals and the incense and stuff like that. So she was way deeper into that, you know what I'm saying? And so she gave it to me as a gift. She gave me all these frankincense and dragon's blood and sage, because it's supposed to cleanse, ward off evil and bad negativity spirits and stuff like that. So definitely I'm not opposed to that. Of course, I'm at this point in my life, I'm willing to try anything, especially for my marriage. That's what type of guy I am. This is what type of man I am. I pray. I believe in prayer. Absolutely, I believe in prayer. Definitely, and definitely to a higher power, higher than me, for sure. And but I wasn't opposed to taking some sage and burning some sage and warding off anything evil, negativity that was coming towards my marriage and stuff like that. So that was my attempt to kind of just try anything. I'm not opposed to counseling and different things like that. But that's what I was going through at the time. So I took it. I took that. I took the gift and I burnt the sage and I did, all the stuff that we talked about, or she told me how to do it and blah blah blah. And it had a feather with it, blah blah blah. And so I'm doing this and I'm thinking, I'm like, wow, you for somebody to give me a gift like that to try to help me out in my situation, that was dope. That was a real good gesture. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I was keeping it. That's how I was just thinking. Like, it's a gift. Nothing wrong with that. I take it and I appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? I was grateful. And but I was not thinking I just didn't know at the time. I just didn't know. Like I said, we, high and by, we speak, we talk, she give me gifts, we might hang out or something like that. And so I'm saying to myself, like, Dag, I'm trying all this stuff. And, I'm just talking to her, basically, I guess, confiding in her, like, Dag, nothing is working. I don't know if it's working, you know, just seeking advice, you know what I'm saying, or friendly advice and stuff like that. And, you know, it was just basically her trying to make it seem like she helping me. But at the same time, she like, you need to get out of that situation. Blah blah blah. Not that she had any influence on me, um, leaving my situation or my marriage or whatever, but it was just like she kind of put herself in a picture, like, oh, I can do this, I can treat you better, I can do this, and I can do that. And so and it's like I made the mistake of trying of letting somebody get that close to me, during that time. Not that I was vulnerable or nothing like that, but it was just like, I did need of somebody to talk to, at that time. And I felt like, she was easy to talk to, but I was given too much information. Not too much information, but enough information where she felt like she could just slide on in and put herself in a picture to make it seem like she could do better, and me and her could be something, or a couple or something. So I'm telling her, so she coming off at me like that. So I'm telling her, like, yo, I'm not, I know you probably like me, whatever, and you seem cool. I'm like you, vice versa, but I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm not jumping into no relationship. I'm not trying to be um anything, what I'm saying? I'm, with nobody. So I'm, what I'm saying? I'm just not, I'm in that mode, what I'm saying? I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm doing clothes, I'm trying to handle business. I'm just trying to, just maintain like everybody else, So, and she made she made she had made the suggestion, I would say, made a suggestion, and I went along with the suggestion. And I'm gonna tell you the suggestion that she made in a moment, because it's getting good. It's getting to the good part, you know. Um, oh man, this is so crazy just even thinking about this story, man. But um, oh man, I'm telling you, man, this is so wild. But she made this suggestion, right? To for us to like put some money together. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's put some money together. I'm gonna, I got this amount of money, X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna invest, and I'm gonna put this to the side, and we can do this, and blah blah blah. Just X, Y, and Z. Like we can do so much. And she buying, kid you not, now she buying all this stuff. I mean, I already got my t-shirt equipment, business equipment, stuff like that. But she was just buying all this stuff, buying everything that you could think of, man, like clothes, sewing machines, laptops, all type of stuff, man. I kid you not. And I don't care that this person might be listening and whatever, because they stalking my pages, all my social media and stuff like that. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if they feel like I'm talking about them. I don't care. I ain't said nobody name. But anyway, and so I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I'm not really, and at this time, it's my birthday, around my birthday. Shout out to all the Aries in the building. But yeah, so it's my birthday, and and I'm acceptive of the gifts, but I'm like, hey, you don't. I mean, I'm not really into the material stuff. Here I go again. Like, I'm not into the material stuff like that. You don't have to do all this. I'm simple. You can, get a cake from the grocery store, you know what I mean, and put 20 on it. You know what I mean? I'll be happy. I'm good with that. But it had to be, all this exclusive stuff and, Louis Vuitton and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, for what? Like, for what? Like, anyway, so I accept the gift, and I even go along with the suggestion, like, well, let's put this bread together. I got a couple thousand, you got a couple thousand. You know what I'm saying? We could build on something. We can get something popping, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm all with that. But as me again, or us being in relationship, no, that's like a business relationship. That's not no Romeo, Juliet, Mariah to die, and all nah, none of that. No romantic and stuff like that. Nah. In my head, I'm like, no, I'm letting it be known. But in her head, somehow in her mind, we go together, or was going together, or was in a relationship or some shit like that. I don't know. But it's like, once you tell me that you having feelings for me and you love me and all this stuff like that, and I don't even know you but 2-3 weeks, I am not gonna believe that. I'm not gonna believe you. Well, how you gonna love somebody in 2-3 weeks or even a month? How you gonna? You don't even know me like that. Like, let's keep it real. Like, a lot of females do that, and they get their feelings involved, emotions involved, and I don't know, like it's like a fantasy or something in their head. But the whole time, I'm pretty sure the guy's like, look, I'm not trying to have no relationship, and probably, be telling y'all, like, we be telling y'all, I'm not trying to be in a relationship. I'm not trying to do nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you call it friends with benefits or whatever, blah blah blah, then that's what it'll be. But I'm not gonna be your man. I ain't got no. If you let that be known, then that's your choice to either still be rocking with that person. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong, keeping it real. So and that's what it became. It became, she was basically obsessed. Obsessed with me or by me or however that go. You know, and the more and more I was around, the more and more I was discovering that it was deeper than the sage and the incense and stuff like that. I started looking around, and basically she got this shrine, this big old shrine in the crib. And it's like stuff everywhere. It's like an altar or some shit. So it's getting deep, and I'm looking around, and you know what I mean? And just listening to her talk about, spirituality and spirits and shit like that. And I'm putting two and two together, basically. And so we get to talking a little bit more. I'm asking questions like, what is this, blah, 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 and what is that? And, we vibing, and, everything was cool, like I said, until that point where she told me she loved me. And I was like, yo, you love me? And I'm like, hold up. I cannot, I don't think, I know you don't expect me to tell you that I love you back. I just know that. Like, and she like, I know you can't say it right now, but you will want, no, like, come, like, no, your intentions was all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so again, so I find out it's deeper than that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than this burning the sage, and it's spiritual right now. So one day we just kicking in, and we talking, and and true self was coming out. And it was like she had an attitude. Every now and then I'm catching the attitudes and stuff, and just the mood swings. And I kid you not, I cannot make this story up, y'all. I cannot make this story up because I'm real spiritual, man. I'm gonna tell you, I'm super spiritual. I've seen some stuff in my lifetime, and I promise you, I got way more stories. Like, and I cannot make this up. This is not made up or make believe or nothing added or nothing. I'm telling you, just like it is, man. I promise. And so it was way deeper than that. And one day, I kid you not, and I smoke herb or whatever, and I sip a little tequila, or whatever, but I kid you not, before my eyes, like you could just see the demon or the spirits in that person or around that person, man. You could see it. You know what I'm saying? And I can see it. I can't say everybody. I can't speak for everybody, but I can see that. I've seen so many spirits, good and bad, man. I promise, but more bad than good. I can say that for sure. And it's like I seen it, man, and it's like, oh man, thank you, Lord, for revealing that. You know what I'm saying? Because this sweet face, this sweet person that puts on this sweet persona, got all this evil and wicked and hurt and pain and all that stuff still built inside. And hey, I'm not perfect. I still need to heal from certain things in my life too, but oh man, just seeing those spirits revealed. And I thank God for that, man, for giving me these eyes, man, to see this stuff, man. But because people will come and act like they put on this act and act like they so sweet, they act like they so for you, they act like they are your bestie, and their intentions are so the opposite, so wicked, dark. I mean, dark. I mean, dark, man. I mean, it gets real dark. So come to find out, I can't make it up. Come to find out, long story short, she basically was doing spells and witchcraft for me to fall in love with her. Now, maybe the spell had worked just a little bit, just a tiny bit, because maybe I was just in that vulnerable spot where I felt like we could even hang together, or we she could even be on my level or on the same page. I was blinded to that, like I said, from this great Oscar winning performance, that they put on, that these women put on these days, acting like they so in love and they so in this, that, and got the most wicked intentions for this man. How could you, why would you, if you knowing that I'm spiritual, why would you even try to put spells or work a spell against me? You definitely try to work a spell to get some stuff off of you. So if you working spells and trying to break stuff to get stuff off of you, don't you think I know that you trying to put some spells on me to. And like I said, for me to fall in love and say I love you back, well, bad news for her, because you know I never said I love you. I never said any of that. I didn't fall in love, didn't do none of that. Because like I said from the beginning, that ain't my intention, to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So your spell didn't work, but I know you did the spell, or what the spell was on me, because I had so many things attached to this person. I had so many things. I had bracelets, I had a whole bunch of things, clothing items and stuff like that I still had in my possession. And guess what I did? Guess how I broke the curse? Now say it was a curse because I still had these items, and this person, this female, still was trying to contact me, still trying to have some type of trauma bond together or some type of soul tie. And The whole time that I had these possessions, all this crazy stuff was happening to me. All this crazy stuff. It was like I was almost blinded. I was almost in a fog, or I was um, just a lot of different crazy things happening, like I was under attack. But I broke the spell. Yes, yes, I did. I broke the spell. I got rid of every last item that this person gave. Got rid of it. Know everything. The bracelets, I kid you not, I cut loose these bracelets, and that's when I just felt the curse just disappear. Pow, disappear. Because I got rid of it. It wasn't on me. It wasn't on my body. It wasn't connected. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get up out of there. I had to break that curse. I had to block this person several times. Still gonna have to block this person more times because they're still on my YouTube. They're still on my social media. My stuff is public. Public. I ain't got nothing to hide. I know just everybody ain't gonna be able to see everything or hear everything. You feel me? And that's what I'm getting at with my channel. You know what I'm saying? Because and I don't care how nobody come at me. I don't care how good it look. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it at all, not one bit. So, long story short, this chick basically put a spell on me, tried voodoo, all type of stuff to get me to fall in love and just be under her command. Um, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen because I'm super strong. I don't care what I go through in life. I don't care what I go through or how bad it get for me. I'm not going to convert and conform over to the dark side. I done been there. You can't pull me into the dark side. You can't take my light. Just know that. Just know that. It's your boy, man. I just wanted to share that story with y'all, man, because chicks out here are really performing voodoo and doing spells on men to try to be controlling and they're just wicked, man. It's a lot of this stuff going on, man. Beware, my brothers. Beware that it's going on, man. They doing spells. They doing more than just cutting tires and scratching cars. They doing witchcraft, man. They going to the root doctors. They are praying for your downfall. They are acting like they love you. They acting like they for you. And they not. And they not. Y'all be blessed, man. I love each and every one of y'all for tuning in, tapping in. Like I said, man, if it's your first time tapping in, checking out any of my videos, you definitely want to hit subscribe so you'll be notified when I drop some more exclusive stories because I got a bunch of them. Real spill, man. Truth shall set you free, man. I hope somebody get free today. You know what I'm saying? Break that curse, break these chains, get away. I don't care what you're going through right now, what it look like. Just keep the faith. Pray for more strength, and I pray that you'll grow and have the same strength. Y'all be blessed. It's your boy Santana, aka 20. I'm out of here. Love.